In the United States, after the person is found guilty of a capital offense in a death penalty states, the judge will give injure the option of imposing a death sentence of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. It is then up to a jury to decide whether to give to death sentence. Usually has to be an unanimous decision. The jury agreed to that the independent will prisoners isolation and remained on death row during appeals and her hereby corpus produced which may continue for several years. Opponents of capital punishment claims that prisoners isolation of uncertainty over the safe constituted form of psychosocial abuse, and that special long-time death row inmates and prone to develop a mental disorder if they do not already suffer such condition. Release of prison. Staff assist a prison through a range of assessment to ensure that tailored support is provided to prison through programs, education, and referral. The government department ban of visiting community service organization offers to all prison assistance with a range of prior release matters, including but not limited to identification, housing and accommodation, alcohol and other drug care and treatment of prison. All prisoners shall be treated with respect due to their inherent dignity and value as a human being. There shall be no discrimination on the grounds of race, color, sex, language, religion, political and other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. It is, however, desirable to respect the religious belief and culture present of the group to which prison belong with their local conditions so required. The responsibility of prison for the custody of prisoners and for protection of society against crime shall be discharged in keeping with the state of their social objectives and its fundamental responsibility for promoting the well-being and the development of all members of society. All prisoners shall have the right to take part in cultural activities and education aimed at the full development in human personality, except for those limitations that are demonstrably necessitated by the fact of incarceration. All prisoners return the human rights and fundamental freedoms sets out the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and where the state concerned is a party, the International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights, and the International Covenant of Civil and Political Rights, and the optional protocol thereof, as well as such other rights are set out in other United Nations covenants. Effort addressed to abolition of solitary confinement as punishment or the restriction of its use should undertaken the encourage. Conditions shall be created enabling prisoners to undertake meaningful remunerated employment which will facilitate their integration into the country labor market and permit them to continue to their own financial support and to the other and to that of their families. Prisoners shall be access to health service available in the country without discrimination on the grounds of their legal situation. With the participation of health and the community and society institution, and with the due regard to the interests of the victim, favorable conditions shall be created, not the integration of the uh, prisoner into society under the best possible condition. The rule on the right on amparo. Section 1. Peti, 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 petition. The petition for the right of the amparo is the remedy available to any person whose right to life, liberty, and security is violated or threatened with violation by unlawful act or omission of the public official or employee or of a private individual or entity, the which shall cover extralegal killings and enforce disappearance or threat. Section 2. Homifile. The petition may filed by the aggrieved party or by a qualified person or entity in the following order. Any member in the immediate family, namely the spouse, children, and parents of the aggrieved party. Any accident or collateral relative of the aggrieved party with the fourth civil decree of consanguinity or infinity in default of those mentioned in the preceding paragraph, or any concerned citizen, organization, association, or institution if there is no known member of the immediate family or relative of the aggrieved party. The filing of the petition in the aggrieved party suspend the rights of the other authorities parties to the file similar petition. Likewise, the filing of the petition by authorized like party on the behalf of the aggrieved party suspend the right of all others observing the other established herein.